Before I continue today's podcast, guys, I want you guys to check out this company, Altitude. These guys do premium grade shilajit, very high quality. And one very important thing I noticed with this company is the shilajit is tested in the UK in a lab. So it's UK lab tested. They have a barcode on the back, which is very important to check and scan all the details and make sure everything's genuine. The packaging is high quality. I take the shilajit myself, and one little touch I really like that I haven't seen before, I like this. This is a metal kind of gold color spoon. It really looks really nice. Looks really nice quality to take your shilajit with every day. Guys, they're giving a 10% discount if you type in the code KICKUP, capital letters KICKUP on their website. Go check it out. All the links and the description box below. Check it out. Welcome to the Kickinupdust Media YouTube channel, guys. Today got a very special guest all the way from East London, our brother Fab. Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
Thank you for coming down. Appreciate it. Today's topic is very different to what I usually do, but I found it very important because there's some things I need to learn about this and some struggles which I'm going through. So it's kind of perfect timing, you know, and we talk about it a bit later on. But before I start, introduce yourself to the camera and let them know who you are.
Hi guys, so my name is Fab. Everyone likes to call me. Let me show you 1 second. Can you see it? Uncle Fab. Uncle Fab. Reason why they try and call me Uncle Fab because I like to give, I'm like cool uncle of the family, try and give you nice and honest advice. So reason why Hitz asked me to come here is to talk about health and fitness. So health and fitness, how do I know about health and fitness? So I started a shop called Power Up Supplements about 8 years ago. So we're an independent supplement shop. So now we also have a personal training studio and we also have opened up another supplement shop in Leicester. And the whole ethos behind our brand is we don't sell online. The reason why we don't sell online is because we like to give honest and cater advice to people who trying to genuinely improving their life. You know, if you go on Google right now, type in supplements that I need, you'll have tons and tons paid adverts come up, but you don't really know what you're doing. You don't really know. It's like taking a car to the mechanic. You just go by their words. So this is the reason why we started Power Up 8 years ago. I didn't know if it was going to succeed or not, but I had a plan and I had a vision, and I just roll with it.
Before we get into all that, let's just go back a bit to your background. Just tell us from the beginning where you from, your parents originally from, where you grew up, and your early life.
My early life, okay. So my dad came to this country to set up a business. So we came from Bangladesh. So my dad came up to set up a business. So we studied. I actually went to a private school, but we at one point we struggled financially a little bit. Do you see me? At one point we had, being honest, we had money and then we struggled. And it was after I graduated from uni, I went to university and I didn't really have a direction. So I was like, what do I do? What do I do? At university, I was going gym, I was bodybuilding, and I loved gym. And I became a doorman. So that's what I was doing, bouncers in a club, you know. And then I was 20 kilos heavier than I was now because I was using anabolics. Again, going back to, I know your podcast is open and honest, so I used anabolics. So that was my life. I loved it. I enjoyed it. And I opened up my little security company. So I was doing some side hustles, working for people, just doing what you're doing, you know. And then one day I thought, you know what, I'm destined to be more than this. So I was like, I've got some money saved up. I'll invest it all. Took out a 15 grand loan from HSBC. And I was like, that money I have set, I want to put it all into a business. Let's see what happens. And that's how we started the shop, Power Up.
Just to go back to when you said you were a doorman. How old were you when you became a doorman?
21, yeah.
And what made you choose to be? Because it could be quite, in London especially, it could be quite a violent or even a problem as a job.
Yeah, like I'm 31 now, so this is a long time ago, and I think that time I started doing it when I was at uni. As I didn't have any job. Like I said to you, we come from a decent financial background, so I never had any job. That was my first job.
38 or 31?
I'm 38.
38. Sorry, yeah, you said 31.
Yeah, sorry, it's 31. So I'm 21 now. Sorry, I started when I was 21.
Yeah, okay.
So again, bro, I was like, I need to work. I need to make some money. And I was like, you know what? Put on some size. That's when I first started doing some steroids. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to become a doorman. I had one of my mates who's been doing the doors for years. So I was like, bro, listen, bring me in. And I really enjoyed it. I'm a people person, bro. I really enjoyed it. I'm not going to lie to you. The first 5 years of my life, bro, great time. I could not wait to go to work. I enjoyed it so much. I could not wait to go to work.
No problems you had?
I had loads of problems, bro. We had guns and knives, everything, bro. Just, yeah, I mean. Yeah, bro. One time, another one was, one of the boys, he got chucked at a club. Someone took their Rolex. This is a gang from South London, and they come down to Essex. Someone took their Rolex. I don't steal, bro. Do you know what I mean? So they couldn't find that. So next thing you know, bro, next weekend, 9 of them come down. They said, listen, we're here to take you. But luckily we got sorted. We're here to take you. It's like we didn't, and it was blamed on me. I was like, they're like, listen, we're taking you up to Birmingham. There's a lie detector test. Listen, that's the only way you can get out of it. Do a lie detector. I said, bro, listen, I'm not going to South London. Do you see what I mean? So luckily the firm lies used to work for someone, but they're quite naughty as well. So they sorted it amongst themselves out.
Did they get their Rolex back?
God knows, bro.
Seriously.
Yeah, God knows.
You know, steroids. Obviously, I don't really know much about steroids.
Yep.
I also know what it is. I've always known what it is. Like, what was the reason for you to start taking steroids? What was the purpose of steroids?
The only reason why someone takes steroids is they have some sort of issue with themselves. They have a reason why they want to change their physique. Me growing up in school, I was a fat kid. So I didn't get no attention from women, anything like that. And that's the reason. It's like when I started college, I started getting gym. I lost weight, got skinny. I was like, I'm gonna put some muscle on. I always watched up. Like, my whole inspiration coming from watching WWE, WWF when I was watching it. And I want to be like the wrestlers. I want to be like The Rock, the Triple H. And I was like, you know what? I want to start.
It's like an insecurity thing.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Like, listen, no one who takes steroids can't say they're not insecure. That's the whole point they do it.
Seriously.
That's the reality of it.
You know, steroids. You're like I said, I don't really know nothing about it. Look, I do understand if a professional bodybuilder is competing. I kind of understand that part, yeah. But I don't understand why anyone else would take steroids. You know what the worst combination of steroids is? Steroids and a wannabe gangster. You know, that combination is disastrous. It makes people delusional.
Absolutely.
Completely delusional, you know, and whatever. And like you said, you know, the insecurities, it's like sometimes they're overcompensating to prove something.
Absolutely. You think you go to the gym, you're like, bro, I'm lifting a lot. You just become like some sort of soft Superman. That's what you think in your head. Like, I'm it. And it heightens your anger level, heightens your stress hormones. Everything is heightened in your body. And that's science. Do you see me? That's not just ifs and where, that is science. So imagine if you're on the road, bro, I see it every single day. Do you know what I mean? Every single day, bro. Like,
I notice it makes you extremely delusional. That's the biggest symptom I've seen of it. You know, 2 things. If I know someone's taking cocaine or steroids, I know you're delusional. Them 2 drugs, if I know you're taking them, I know you're delusional. I don't even need to conversate with you no more. You'll stand and whatever. So as you went on from then, you got into the whole, you started bodybuilding professionally.
Yeah, competing at amateur level.
Okay.
So it's at amateur level. Most people, obviously, a lot of people think it's professional. People from outside the industry, they look at, no, you're competing at amateur level. Do you see what I mean? It's like amateur level football, same thing.
But you got to take it seriously, though.
You got to take it out, bro. Listen, it's a 24/7. There's no break. You have
Is
to have
every bodybuilder on steroids?
Everybody, with most. There's a loads of. They are natural. There's natural for the federations, absolutely.
Okay.
There are natural federations where you have to do a piss test, etc. So there are natural federations, but most people you'll see on the gym who got good shape, bro, guaranteed they're steroids.
What's the difference between growth hormone and steroids?
So growth hormone. So again, growth hormone is it's prescribed to people who have kids who have growth deficiency. So growth hormones can do anything. They can rejuvenate your skin, your ligaments, help you sleep better, your hair, your nails, etc. So if a healthy person takes that, it can do a lot of things. The bodybuilders take it because it helps them repair muscles a lot quicker and helps them thicken the body. So growth hormone is not such a thing where you take it and you just become massive. It's not for that. It helps you keep your body fat low and just helps you to rejuvenate a lot better and just enhances everything at a smaller, but you have to keep on doing it for a long time.
So would you say that's there's nothing like steroids, then, is it, basically?
It's not like that. No,
it's more natural.
Yeah. If you can say it that way, is it a lot safer to take growth hormone? Yes, potentially, but the side effects of growth hormone is if you have underlying cancerous cells in your body, it can heighten it.
Okay.
So you don't know. I don't know if I have any cancerous cells. So if I have to take growth hormone, which I have done, I don't know what it's doing to me.
Yeah, and because obviously you've seen both sides of the industry, steroids used in a negative way, and also about health training and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So obviously that's what's pushed you now into starting this supplement business 8 years ago. And explain to us about supplements, because obviously I know about creatine and things like that. Just explain to us what benefits is it if you take it the right way and the wrong way.
Bro, I'll start with one fact. Probably about 80% of the supplement industry is a scam. That's the reality, bro. Like, people are just trying to sell you stuff that you don't need. Do you see? But they sugarcoat it, make it nice. They give you it's a whole scam, bro. You don't need it. And the only way you really find that is, number one, if you're not training hard enough, if your food is not on point, bro, there's no point taking supplements. Do you see what I mean? Like protein shakes, the most popular product, protein shakes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. So the only reason that professional bodybuilders and such, bro, who get paid to train, etc., they don't take protein shakes. There's nothing better than real food. Protein shakes is like, I take protein shakes twice a day. I'd literally give you a prime example. I had to leave my shop, blah, blah, blah. So I had to rush out. I was like, I'm going to have something to eat. So I quickly made up a shake, ate, and come here. If I didn't have that, then I would not eat, because now I've come here. By the time I get home, it's going to be a late night. So that's the time. Supplements are supplements. They're not supposed to replace food, and that's what it is. Like, a lot of the multivitamins, they're underdosed. You don't even need it. Most of the time, you just urinate it out. Your body's going to absorb it.
So what supplements would you say are beneficial then?
What supplements? Okay, so for someone like yourself, let's start. Everyone is different, but I'll start with someone like yourself, who's like, you know what? Like we had a conversation earlier. You're like, I need to go to the gym, get back in, and do some weight, etc. I said, listen, bro, the main thing you need to do is concentrate on your vitamins. Vitamin D3, that's something we lack in the UK the most. If you eat enough fish, then you don't need omegas. If you don't have any oily fish, then a good omega source would really be beneficial for your health. The other couple of things that you really and truly, and we do this as well, you actually do blood tests. So the main thing I advise to say to the guys is go to your GP. If you're struggling, if you're someone's trying to get into the gym, you're an older gentleman, go to the blood test, go to the GP, get a blood test done, find out what's actually low, and then we can cater the plan from there. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. And that's what I say to people all the time. Don't just buy loads of supplements for the sake of buying loads of supplements. Everyone's body's so different.
The vitamin D one, like I went one time, I was low on it.
Yeah, most people in the UK
are taking the spray.
Yeah,
and now it got to a good level. You know?
Yeah.
So a lot of people in the UK, I think,
UK doesn't get, bro. Most people in the UK are low on vitamin D3.
So see, like in your shop, for example, I haven't physically seen it. Mm-hmm. So what do you store in there, like?
We store everything, bro. Supplements, pre-workout, hardcore stuff, like strong muscle builders, but different strokes for different folks. They all work. The whole point, again, going back to it, the whole point of me setting up a supplement shop rather than an online business is because I know not everything is for everybody. Like, for example, the altitude shilajit, not everyone will like that because they can't drink it every morning. I have loads of customers. I recommend this to loads of people. Loads of customers take it and they're like, bro, I can't really take it. I said, listen, it's a natural substance. It's not for you. But again, I explain that to people, what they have to do, how they have to take it. And it's different strokes for different folks. That's what it comes down to.
So you've tried to kind of tailor
absolutely
for each individual as they come and not just try and make money of them.
Absolutely.
Because most of these places, they just want your money basically, right?
Absolutely. And alhamdulillah, bro, you do make money. Do you see what I mean? You can't say, look, I'm grateful for where I am. Like, I'll never turn it back down. And it's no regrets for starting the business. Like, money comes.
Money comes, yeah. And so you said, but there's no better substitute for real food, yeah?
Absolutely. So
let's just quickly kind of get into that. What do you think about this carnivore diet?
Carnivore diet, good to a different concept. Let me rephrase it properly now. So carnivore diet is good to do to a certain degree, but you have to get your essential vitamins and minerals with it. Don't forget, meat contains a lot of toxins. So you're super bashing the meat. Your body's going to come to a standstill where you can't digest it properly. Your stomach bacteria is going to be like under stress. So take a lot of things into account. So you can't do this carnivore diet for too long. Yeah. Does that make sense? It's a short-term thing. Like anything, your body will be shocked. You'll start losing weight. And if you're someone who eats a lot of sugary and fatty food, your body's slowing down. Sugar's poison, bro, by the way. Do you know what I mean? We always sugar. I love sugar, but sugar is really killing your body. But what happens is your body's not having to digest sugar. So what happens is people are like, oh, you know what? I feel a lot lighter and like lot chilled out, get more energy because you're cutting out a lot of the processed food. That's why. But you can't sustain this for a long time.
Forever, basically.
Yeah, you can't sustain it for a long time.
Yeah, that's what I was watching that Rogan. That's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
He said he did it for a month.
Yep.
And you can't feel different, but you can't continue.
You can't do it.
High protein. You need carbs to.
You do need carbs, bro. And high protein, your kidneys have to feel it. Bro, it's not good for your body. If that makes sense. It's not good for your body. And very important to make sure if you do the carnivore, you drink a lot of water.
Also, yeah. But what about these guys who kind of like swear by it as like a lifestyle? This is how you should eat because it's how our ancestors ate and blah blah blah.
Well, half of them are just talking.
It's like a Liver King, isn't it?
Yeah, perfect. You saw the Liver King. Yeah. You saw the Liver King, bro. Like, so half of them, most, like, again, bro, most influencers in the industry, bro, just talking for the sake of talking. Just if you go away from the actual truth and you try and give people a shortcut, people always listen because like, you know what, there's a different choice.
Okay, because they're saying like, you know, this is reversing ailments or
NMN.
What's it called?
NMN, reversing aging, anti-aging.
The carnivore diet.
No. Oh, carnivore diet.
That's what they're saying.
Is a different supplement.
Yeah, they're saying is reversing all this type of stuff.
It's not reversing, bro. Again, bro, I was saying, going back to it 2 minutes ago, what I said, sugar will speed up everything. Sugar is poison. So what happens is vice versa. You're cutting out sugar all of a sudden, and you're eating a lot more meat. Of course, like, you're cutting out the poison. Sugar by any means is poison.
You know, being someone who's obviously in the health industry, like, you know, the diet of people generally, especially Asian people, like, what have you seen from your experience?
Asian people, bro, I'm an Asian. Do you see what I mean? My mum don't live in the UK no more, but when she was here, bro, like, it's curry, you don't care. You're eating curry, your one spoon is like the sauce and one spoon is oil. Do you see what I mean? So that's the fundamental biggest setback we have is the oil we use. Refined sunflower oil, terrible for you, and we just eat every single day.
Seed oil, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just we eat it. You've seen Josh, he goes on about it too. Do you see what I mean? It's terrible, and the amount of actual rice we eat. Like when I go and see my mum, she gives me a plate full of. She expects me to finish it. Those are the key issues. We don't have that balance.
What would you say, like, so it's not just the oil, it's the white carb as well?
White carb is okay to a certain degree, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when I have a post-workout meal, I have a carbohydrate. It's the GI, how fast your body digests it, really and truly. But what happens is when you mix white rice with chicken and whatever, that whole concept of white and brown just negates itself. It doesn't really matter, bro. It doesn't really matter. Whereas if you want to eat white basmati, it's okay. No problem. You enjoy it a little bit more. Brown rice is a little bit better, but bro, it's not the be and the end of it at all.
There's not like a massive difference.
Yeah, it's not a massive difference. But you enjoy it, but basmati rice tastes 10 times better than brown rice.
So is there a difference between like carbs, like as in rice and pasta and bread?
Of course. Rice, but rule of thumb, closer to the ground it is, the better it is. What does that mean? That means potato comes from the ground. Rice comes from the ground. Do you see what I mean? Pasta, processed.
Okay, so there's processed carbs
Bread,
and non-processed carbs.
Yeah.
So as for like a typical person who eats like roti every day or pasta every day, what would you encourage them to like replace it with though?
Swap it for potatoes and some rice. Do you see what I mean? Swap it for potatoes, like.
It's the processed stuff that's causing the problem.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. I'll tell you my diet. So at least, what? Okay, my diet. And don't forget, this is not the perfect diet. Reason why it's not the perfect diet is because I work 7 days a week. I have 3 businesses I'm running, so I'm very, very active. So I wake up in the morning. I'll have it's basically ground rice, baby rice. So I have that. I have protein shake. I have a banana. I have some blueberries. Blend it on the go. Drink it. Go to the gym. Train. After gym, get to work. Potato, green beans, and chicken. After that, again, potato, green beans, and chicken. Because it's easy for me to make it work. Yeah. Afternoon, 6 o'clock time, I'll have another shake. Again, ground rice, protein, blueberries. Just make sure, drink that. Night, come home, salmon, and salad.
Okay, no carbs at night?
No carbs at night.
Okay.
Because I've had enough carbs through the daytime. I fed it carbs around my training time. I've recovered enough and don't need to, because I'm going to go to bed anyway. I'm not really going to use that fast releasing energy.
So if you were like giving someone advice on, for example, how to get healthy, like a general advice, what would be the important foods to keep in that diet to make sure they're getting all the vitamins and stuff like that?
The important food, okay. Veg, very, very important.
But which type of vegetable?
Green veg. If you had any type of veg, green veg. Green veg, green beans, anything green. So these are the rule of thumb. Do you see? I mean, this by any means isn't like the exhaustive list. The rule of thumb, anything green is very good. Anything close to the ground is very good. So close to the ground, just remember at that point 2 things. Anything green is good, anything close to the ground is good. So if you're going to have something, those are the healthy take-home points. If someone who doesn't work out, someone who's active, listen, keep your carbohydrates, which is fast-releasing energies, around your higher activity levels. Does that make sense? So if you're going to work, you're a builder, let's say, keep your carbs during the day. At night time when you come home, relax, just have something else. Have some good fats, avocado, have a small handful of nuts.
Because, it's just a few tweaks that could really change your whole lifestyle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
whatever, yeah, especially eating carbs late at night and things like that.
Absolutely, and once you start having sugar, your body craves more sugar. So it's like going to home and you get bored and you watch TV and you open up, like we all do it, packet of crisps, chocolates. I do it as well.
Do you think it's better to people to single out one particular day where they eat junk food?
One particular meal.
One meal?
Meal.
That's hard for people.
Yes.
Though,
Well, if you're gonna do it, listen. If you're gonna do it, keep it closer. Like again, going to opposite to what I said. If you're gonna cheat at night. Reason being, when you cheat in the day, in your mentality is human nature. We're all the same. I messed up my diet. One meal, I might as well do it the rest of the day. And that is every single person, no matter who it is, thinks the exact same way.
Because New Year's coming now, and everyone's going to be making these resolutions.
Everyone.
When New Year's comes or whatever. But it's not easy because when you go like Tesco's and that, it's just junk food everywhere.
Bro, it's not easy. The reason is London is everyone is stressed in London. Everyone is stressed in London. London is very hard to live. London isn't all rainbows and whatever you call it. London is a very stressful place. So the reason why we eat so much junk is because we're stressed out. That's true. That releases endorphins. I do. When I'm stressed out, I'm a big eater, bro. So when I'm stressed, I don't care. I'll just eat whatever I want.
So you think there's a link between food and mental health?
Absolutely. A massive thing. Massive link.
Seriously?
Yeah, there's a massive link between fitness and mental health. A lot of people use fitness and the gym as a way of relieving mental health. They're massive, and I see it all the time. Like, I see because I speak to people. I know people on a personal level. I've been in the industry, and that is a massive way people just focus their energy onto something else.
So what you're saying is foods can trigger mental health, basically.
Absolutely.
But what's in that food? Like processed food or like sugar?
Listen, all the food we eat now is processed. All the food we eat now is processed. So it's one of those things. It's just food.
Even the meat.
Even the meat, bro, it's just terrible meat.
The way it's kind of like
100%
like
terrible.
thingy
It's terrible.
What about organic?
Half of the organic stuff, bro, they don't even know even organic. Like,
seriously,
it's the bylaws they use. It's nothing like we had back home growing up. Do you see what I mean? It's nothing like that.
Yeah, it's not like that.
It's not like that.
Because a lot of this stuff is grain fed and all that.
Absolutely, bro.
No, it's not really grass fed and stuff.
So
you think the stuff that it says grass fed on there is not actually grass fed?
Probably give them a little bit of grass. Do you see what I mean? Probably are, but they're not free and roaming. When you read a packet, it says grass fed. You think these cows are roaming on the fields by themselves. Yeah. Do you see what I mean? Nah. They're all stacked up. Yeah. But instead of giving them grass, they might give them grass. Okay. They're gonna let it roam around and let it come back to pasture. That's what we're thinking of, man. Chickens, free range chickens. We think the chickens are running around. Bro, chickens ain't nowhere running around. They have a little bit more space.
Yeah, so in a way, it's kind of processed.
Absolutely, bro.
The fruits I heard a lot of the fruits are genetically modified now.
100%, bro.
They're grown because the
terrible. Even the skin of the fruit, you're supposed to wash them out so many times.
So like the grapes, like seedless grapes. I was like, how do they make seedless grapes?
It's not a real thing.
It's not a real thing, is it?
It's not a real thing.
So they're genetically modified.
Yeah, everything is genetically modified. Now they're talking about making fake meat. I don't know if you've seen that.
I saw that. Yeah, making fake meat, innit? Yeah, that tastes like meat.
Yeah, Bill Gates is advocating it.
That is mad.
Mad, bro, mad.
They want to kill us and save the flipping cows. That's what they want to do.
Lab-grown meat
and whatnot. But yeah, this healthy is like a big thing now, and everyone's like talking about it.
Very big.
But I think a lot of people are making money, is building it to make money out of it, basically.
Absolutely.
Make a platform, make people believe that thingy, but you've avoided all that generally, right?
I try my best, bro. I try my best. Like I do say something, like I said, I want everyone who's buying stuff to know what they're buying.
Yeah.
We actually have 2 supplement brands as well, but I never promote it as in such because I don't want people to just go buy it. If that makes it, it must be good. But so I never put my face onto it.
Okay.
So we have it. It does its own thing. But I'm actually in the process of launching my own supplement line, but I just want to be very careful how I do it.
A lot of these supplements, where are they made?
As in the country-wise? Or
country-wise. Yeah.
Oh, a lot of it's in the UK. I would say like if you tell me a supplement, I can tell you where it's made. But give you an example, our ones we're making a factory in Swindon.
Okay, Swindon.
yeah. Do you see what I mean? So we are open. There's a lot of shady manufacturers out there, and a lot of the time it's not even the manufacturers. You tell them what to make, and then you take it away, put what you want on the label.
That's true. Holland and Barrett.
Yeah. Holland and Barrett, prime example.
Seriously?
Yeah, prime example.
They're trusted though.
They're very trusted.
Yeah.
Very trusted. Very low quality subs.
Seriously?
Yeah. They're very
Because
trusted.
I was speaking to a guy who's like into all this stuff.
Yep.
And he goes, you could tell the quality of the supplement from the ingredients.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
That stuff they use, and obviously the average person want to know that.
No. Holland and Barrett. Look, my mum and dad goes to Holland and Barrett still. Do you see what I mean? They won't trust me. They'll go to Holland and Barrett. But Holland and Barrett, bro, why can't they do 3 for 2, a penny sale?
But Chinese stuff, you reckon?
Like 100%.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's low grade. Low grade.
So I was reading one time, not Holland and Barrett, but generally, somebody was, I think someone was telling these, green tea tablets.
Yeah.
And they mashed up their kidneys, man.
Yeah.
He died.
You see, if you have again, going back to what I said before, get a blood test done. So if you have underlying kidney issues, too much green tea will affect it badly.
Okay.
And that's why. So it wasn't a health. So the reason why it's not that actually. So you can't. I don't know which tablet they had. So again, you can't really go around and blame the green tea. Or I don't know who the manufacturers. I don't know anything. But I'm just being devil's advocate. You can't go around and blame a particular supplement. It is that person. The onus comes to that person. They need to be healthy and they need to understand. Again, they heard the green tea helps them lose weight, which is a byproduct. It does. But you need to be very careful because your kidneys are filtering it.
And you know, there's people who like the gym, there's people who don't like the gym. But what if someone who's got like a lifestyle where they're not doing nothing, they literally like they got an office job, they're not moving, but they hate the gym at the same time. Like, what's the solution?
Go for a walk. Go for a walk every day for an hour if you can, and clean up your diet. It's simple as, and I think most of all, people know how to clean up their diet anyway. People are not stupid, bro. Like, people who are doing office jobs, they're smart, but everyone wants, and this is why the supplement industry is growing so rapidly. Everyone wants a quick shortcut. Yeah. But there isn't one. Do you see what I mean? Like the green tea. I guarantee you that person's taking that green tea because they read on TikTok or they read somewhere, green tea helps you lose fat. Yeah, it does, but you can't overbash the green tea extract to a point where it messes up your kidney, but you're not doing anything to rectify the actual cause, which is overeating and under-exercising.
So, if someone's trying to lose weight, what's better, cardio or light weights? Because someone said light weights is better than cardio.
There is listen, if you've never been to the gym before and you're trying to lose weight, always start with cardio. Because if you tell someone to do light weights, you're not going to know how to do it. Get yourself a professional trainer, understand how to do it. But mixture is always the best. Like, I will do an hour of training and 20 minutes cardio. A mixture is always best.
Okay.
So if you're starting at the gym, if you're someone who don't know where to start, always start with cardio. Start getting your body into fit and healthy. You'll start breathing better. You'll feel better. You feel lighter. Then work your way into doing free weights.
Yeah, because a lot of people just don't like the whole concept of the gym, innit? They find it really hard, and some people love it.
100%, and that's the perfect reason, going back to why we open a PT studio. So the PT is a private PT studio. So you come in, we get hijabi women come in, we get like bankers come in, like high-end CEOs come in. They just want to they don't want to go to the gym. Do you see what I mean? Because they don't feel shy, they don't feel So it's just a small space, maximum 8 people inside, and you just train and you go home.
What's this new miracle weight loss jab?
Yeah.
What is this?
You're talking about Ozempic.
Ozempic, yeah.
Ozempic or Mounjaro, some people. They're 2 different peptides. So Ozempic, peptide or semaglutide. So again, guys, like a lot of the things I profess about health and fitness, a lot of the things I've tried myself. Ozempic's another item. It's been around for donkeys. It's only recently been legalized, hence why it's so popular. So I've tried it myself. So what it essentially does is suppress your hunger. It's not good to take long term. So you just forget to eat. You have no desire to eat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you have no desire to eat. And that's why they give it to diabetic people. That's why it's a miracle drug, because you don't have that crave. You feel like, I'll have a packet of crates, but I'll have this. You have no desire. So you forget. You're sitting there working all day. You forget to eat. And obviously, if you forget to eat, you're going to lose weight. But it's not a healthy lifestyle. It's like a lot of people, when they go back on it, they'll put the weight back on because you can't sustain it. You can't keep.
And they've legalized it. What does that mean? Actually mean NHS?
Prescription.
You could go to the thingy.
Yeah, if you're overweight and you go to the doctor and say, listen, I want to lose weight, boom, 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 what can I do? You're talking around.
But you can't walk into a shop and buy it from a shop.
You can't buy it to a shop.
Okay, so it's prescription based. Because people be going,
man.
People be killing themselves over that.
Yeah, 100%.
When you see me, I can't take anything like that. Because there's a natural remedy in it. It's diet and eat healthy. I couldn't do that, man. Because sometimes that backfires,
It does. Look, it does work. It does work, but
Yeah,
there are
100%,
side
yeah, it
effects
does
to
work,
it.
yeah.
Side effects to it. You're
Exactly.
mashing up your intestines. There are long-term side effects to it.
You know, a lot of people just start taking tablets for any headaches. I don't.
Yeah.
See, like, I was getting migraines years back, 10 years ago, like severe migraines. Nah, they gave me some strong pain. I said, I ain't taking it, bro. You know, like, I just don't. I'm not the sort of person that start taking medication just for anything.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
I'd rather look for like a natural remedy and whatever. You're going on a few other subjects. What's it called? Did you see the elections? Trump, man.
Trump.
He's back.
I mean, that's a good thing or a bad thing, bro. Do you see what I mean?
We're going to find out.
This is the problem, isn't it?
We're going to find out soon. You know what my thing is with the whole Trump thing? Is like, look who they is that they wanted him to win.
Yep.
The worst candidate you could find to stand against him, you found that candidate. And I found that weird in itself, you know? 'Cause if you look at both times he's won,
Yeah.
he's beaten women.
Yeah.
The one time he stood against Biden, he lost. You understand? So I don't really understand if it was, pre-planned,
Set up.
set up to put him in power. But you know what makes me laugh? Like, you got these guys, I don't say they're Muslims, they're happy he's come in power. But I'm like, what is he going to do for you? Because he's talking already about Palestine now, Netanyahu needs to finish the job, and all this madness he's saying. So what is he going to do? You understand what I mean? I don't really understand that. Like, he's openly saying, I don't support the Palestinians.
It's a very sad situation, and I think the whole US, no one will support it. Do you see what I mean? Nobody will support it. They have their own agenda, and the agenda is bigger than what we'll ever actually know. And that's the reality. We will not know their agenda. They have an agenda. They have a 10-year plan. They have a 20-year plan. They have a 50-year plan. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah,
they have it, and they will execute those plans as they wish. No one in their right mind, what is going on right now, no one in their right mind should be allowing this. And people are providing them weapons. It's mental.
Mental, innit?
It's mental.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I said, okay, so all you guys who are happy he's in power, let's revisit this in 6 months' time.
Yeah, what's he gonna do?
What's he gonna do? Because he could literally tell him stop,
He could.
and the guy has to stop.
The whole thing is the US is controlled by Zionists.
Yeah, exactly, innit?
Everyone is everyone is controlled by
He could just tell him stop, and he can't do nothing about it. But he's not gonna tell him stop because he's already in his pocket, I think.
Already in his pocket, but that's how you won the elections.
That's
Reality. That's how you won. You have to pay the piper.
You got to pay the piper, innit?
Bro. Have to pay the piper, and I learned that very true. So I have a lot of people from the music industry, clients, customers, and they just tell me what actually goes on into their music. And he said, bro, you need to sell yourself. You need to sell yourself.
I was watching the other day. Your mate Tommy's in jail now. Tommy Robinson.
Tommy Robinson, yeah.
Oh, he's not good, boy. He's a good, but they took him straight to solitary confinement, though.
Yeah, because they're new.
Yeah, I don't rate that though. If you're really about that
He's
life,
not about that life.
go on that wing. There and face what you need to face. But the mad thing is people who will go onto the wing and say, "Nah, I'm going on the wing. I don't care what happens."
Yeah.
There's some real G's in there. They're like, "Nah, we're going on the wing. We don't care what problems where," because that personal kind of self-respect in it. 1 minute you're saying, I'll die for the cause. Okay. I'm not telling you go die for it, but go onto the wing. Just know what I mean? But he's not going to go onto the wing, and whatever. So they took him to Belmar solitary confinement, and from there to Wood Hill solitary confinement. Trust me, he's rattling in there. He's going to have a very nasty, because solitary confinement for that long.
Yeah. This is
exactly. He's not going to,
mentally
he's not going to deal with it well. Because if you look at when, Ross Kemp went to see him.
Yeah.
On the last, he was in solitary confinement for 9 weeks or 8 weeks.
Wow.
And he was crying. And whatever. And now obviously, but like they told him, behave yourself, innit? He's just, he's like a paid shill, innit?
100%.
Guys, today's podcast is in partnership with Stone & Co Solicitors, experts in serious and complex criminal matters. If you have a criminal matter that you need help with, or you've been arrested and want the best representation, contact the number below, or drop them an email. All the information is on the screen below, as you can see. Stone & Co can offer specialist criminal defence services on a private basis or legal aid, so you don't pay nothing. And as a promotional offer, they're offering a case review in person or over the phone, free of charge, no obligation, no fees. And they'll take a look at your case, guys.
Simple, that's what it is.
He's a paid show.
And it's so stupid. He'll take the money, the stupid things. Like, don't do stupid things that you're going to get done for. Do you see what I mean?
You take the money and snort coke.
Yeah, this is the.
What do you reckon? You know who I was thinking about trying to get onto an interview? You know, Nick Griffin.
Yeah.
You guys should try to talk to him. You know why? You know he's against them guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
So didn't you see the interview they done?
I didn't see it.
So he said that, you know, in the BMP.
Mm-hmm.
So they approached the BMP in it.
Okay.
But remember, the real BMP's against Zionism as well.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So they said, look, there's I think 2 things you do, and we'll work with you. Number 1, support Zionism, and number 2, don't talk about the banking sector. And he's like, no, I'm not doing that. And from that moment, they destroyed him, and they put up Tommy.
Wow.
Just know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because remember, with these like people, you see, like we work from the ground up, innit?
Uh-huh.
Just know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with these like secret societies and whatever, they work from the
Top up.
top upwards and all the way. Because really, what's the benefit of having like a twat like Tommy? Just know what I mean? But that's all the way down to the street level. They start from the top and they work their way to the bottom. Just know what I mean? So they approached Nick Griffin and they said to him, "Is there interviews on 5 Pillars?"
Yeah.
It's on there.
Okay.
I think on the website. They said that we want people to go into Muslim areas and make problems with the Muslims. Like, go to their mosques and because they know the Muslims are going to retaliate, obviously, just to make civil unrest. And he's openly come and said it. But since he's gone against them, they've really kind of took his pull away. He doesn't really have any pull like he used to have.
No. You ain't heard from Nick Griffin for a long time.
He's starting to make a comeback now, though.
Yeah,
Twitter and stuff like that. But remember, what do you think about Elon Musk, man?
Elon Musk, I think he's an evil genius. You'll see him come out soon. Bro, listen, he's gonna come out as an evil genius. He's gonna try and take over the world. Then I'm getting too far ahead, but he's gonna do something.
He's thingy now, isn't he? He's with Trump, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. He's gonna try and do something.
He was the rights that were going on the racist ones.
Mm-hmm.
He was proper supporting it.
Yeah.
Like vocally.
Yeah.
But then someone said to me, why are you surprised? They said, look at his family history. Do you know where his family got the money from? Right?
No.
Apartheid.
Okay.
There's a link to the mines and I don't know in detail, but
that's where the money comes from.
Linked to the mines and diamonds because he tries to act like I've come from nothing.
Nothing.
Your family had money. Stop lying. It was there and whatnot. So people done some research.
Yeah.
And there's some sort of link between the apartheid and his family and whatnot. But that's why he's got them beliefs, isn't it?
Yeah.
He has them beliefs for a reason, isn't it? Because they embedded it into him. Just know what I mean? From when he was young. Yeah. He showed his true colours. Do you remember first? He was kind of saying, "I'm going to send the
absolutely the
internet.
What's the internet called again?
Skylink.
Starlink.
Yeah.
Starlink. Yeah. Remember? Yeah, I remember exactly.
I'm going to send it to Gaza, whatever.
Yeah.
Get them to have internet, and then next thing you know, he's walking around with Netanyahu. And they're like, "But look at that. Even he thinks he thought I'm a billionaire. I'm independent. I'm powerful. Look at him. Bam, got hold of him."
Got hold of him, bro.
You start with me, hold of him like that.
I think I was in it with him from the start. I think if it wasn't, then they would have never let him get to that money stage.
What is with people? Actually, they can't even make a stand. Even what they believe is true.
Yeah.
Just know what I mean. You can't even make a stand. And even look at that. What's that guy's name? What's that guy's name? Brazil. Yeah. He's gonna end up dead somewhere one day.
Yeah.
You see with him, he said it very raw and whatever. Like I said, we don't accept his lifestyle Muslims, but at least he said it though, which means a lot. Just
absolutely.
What I mean, and whatever. But like I said, they try to get at anyone who supports them and whatever. Well, that's your mate, isn't it? What do you think? What do you think about Andrew Tate?
Andrew Tate, bro. You know what? At one point, I was really avidly listening to what you were saying, but then, as you said, bro, he just keeps on chopping and changing what he says half the time, and he's not a role model. There are points he makes, just like any
human being,
any leader in the society you see. Some points they make, and you have to stand around and say, "Oh wow, yeah, they make a valid point." Do you see what I mean? Even Tommy Robinson, for some things he will say about certain things, but it's a valid point. But you have to look at the whole picture. Is he of good character? What he's saying is making sense?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you don't even mean that. So before he was a Muslim, I just thought, who's this idiot? Literally, who's this idiot, man? And whatever. Then he turned Muslim, he started saying some good stuff.
Yeah.
And you have hope for someone.
You have hope.
You have hope for someone like, okay, now, remember Muhammad Ali? The change that he made, kind of like that, he just digressed and went the other way until he's to the point where he's supporting the far right. And I started watching him. He plays this character of like, I'm so strong-minded and whatnot. But then I saw the holes and the weakness. You're backtracking, you like jumping here, jumping there. Because like you said, there's no integrity.
There's no integrity. No integrity.
You're just waffling, basically. Yeah. You're jumping from here to there. Like, you don't really... I feel he's kind of confused himself. Just know what I mean? And I think, his biggest issue is, like, I think he has that thing where he really wants to be a gangster. Like, he really wants to be a gangster. And it was there. I think that's a part of his personality that's kind of messing with him. Then he wants to be some type of revolutionary.
Yep.
Then he's supporting Trump. I'm like, bro, you need to make your mind up, bro. Like, which angle it is. Because, like, Islam, one thing, alhamdulillah. Islam is clarity, innit? You just know what I mean? Like, for example, people said, who do you support in the elections? I'm like, no one. The American elections. I said, none of them. Because they're just two different shaitans.
Yeah, absolutely.
With different hats on.
Yeah.
You start what I mean? I was like, well, that don't mean nothing to me. If, for example, someone was saying, I want to stop the Palestine war and I want to stop, this, colonialism and, okay, you could pay attention. But from the time you see both of their track records and you see both of them are just shaitans in their own way, I think what Tate has done when it comes regarding Trump, you know what I think he's done in it? I think Trump is going to get them charges dismissed in Romania. That's what I personally think. I've been analysing it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going to happen. Say Trump's going to speak to the Romanian government, say he'll drop the charges, pattern it for him. So he's kind of, okay, I'm going to sell myself out in this angle. But that's against what you stand for anyway. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, brother, you're just waffling now, and was there. So he lost a lot of like sway, that. He was there, like, cause at one point he was trying to come across that, like, I got integrity, I'll die for this integrity.
Yes.
Malcolm X.
Yes.
Malcolm X said, I'd die for it, and he died for it. Just know what I mean? You were saying to die for it, and then you went running to Trump. It was there. And like I said, our deen, we might not practice it to the best of our ability, but it's clarifies, isn't it? Just know what I mean? And that's some things that we can't get involved in, like all these elections and whatever. They're nonsense.
No, yeah.
All of them are nonsense. Look, Labour. Labour, I said I ain't voting for no one, I don't care about it. And look, Labour's done exactly what Conservatives... What's different?
Nothing's different.
Just know what I mean? Nothing's different.
Literally zero is different.
He's not helped lift a finger for Palestine. He was there, whatever... Nothing, the same old nonsense.
Basic thing, bro. The basic thing, bus fare, it's gone up to £3.
£3, isn't it? Yeah. I thought he was in the capital or something.
It's supposed to be Labour. You're supposed to be for the working class. Bro, it's gone up for £3. £3.
And he's took away the thingy as well, the fuel things for the old people, right?
Yeah.
They went to get some fuel
allowance,
allowance, and he's took that away now.
Yeah.
These guys, but yet they're selling millions and billions to whoever.
Billions.
You know what I mean?
To Ukraine.
Yeah, to Ukraine or whatever. What do you reckon Trump's going to do about Ukraine?
I think he'll put a stop to it.
You think?
I genuinely think he'll put a stop to that.
I don't know. I'm not so sure.
I think there's too much going on in that place and too much money to be made in there.
It's true.
And neither side, he needs to call a truce with Putin.
People, what's said about what Trump done? He made like promises to everyone. It's opposite things. He's made promises to every single person. They directly conflict each other. The promises, because he's made a promise that he's going to stop the war. And thing I said, bro, you ain't that powerful to stop the war if Putin don't want to stop the war. Just know what I mean. But in his head, I make one phone call, and that's it. It's done. I was like, you're delusional as well, and whatever. But he's all these promises are going to come back to bite him.
But I think anyone can do it. I think he can. To a certain degree.
Yeah, but because he is kind of like he's a bit shrewd, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
Just know what I mean? Make a deal and whatever. But whatever deal he makes is going to favour Putin, though. Yeah. Because Putin's not going to... Putin's not a joke.
No, he's not.
He's not a joke, man. Yeah, today's show has been like a kind of like a different type of show. I'm trying to branch out to like other genres.
Yep.
Because I started off with a particular one.
Yeah.
But I would like to cover like everything, current affairs and health and fitness, business, and not just one genre, because you get. Cause I don't really want to be a true crime platform, like for the next 5 years, I want to like branch out in other things, and I think stuff like this is very important. Health, The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, take care of 5 before 5. And what was one of them? Take care of your health before you're unwell, basically. You want some altitude shilajit?
Bro, I actually stocked this in my shop.
Oh, you stocked that in your shop?
Yeah, I actually stocked this in my shop.
He's getting everywhere, isn't it?
Doing very well.
He might be the next Elon Musk, starting from shilajit and stuff like that. But actually, Jazakallah for coming, appreciate it. Thank you very much, bro, appreciate it. Inshallah, we keep in touch. And like I said, if you got any future input you want to put in or whatever, just let me know. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll be back soon. Peace. Before I continue today's podcast, guys, I want you guys to check out this company, Altitude. These guys do premium grade shilajit, very high quality. And one very important thing I noticed with this company is the shilajit is tested in the UK in a lab. So it's UK lab tested. They have a barcode on the back, which is very important to check and scan all the details and make sure everything's genuine. The packaging is high quality. I take the shilajit myself, and one little touch I really like that I haven't seen before, I like this. This is a metal kind of gold color spoon. It really looks really nice. Looks really nice quality to take your shilajit with every day. Guys, they're giving a 10% discount if you type in the code KICKUP, capital letters KICKUP on their website. Go check it out. All the links and the description box below. Check it out.